Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out.
Welcome back. It's another episode of One Drop Podcast, and we're here for episode 7. You know what I mean? Here, you know, your boy Lukey Flex, girl
Tracy Loyal.
Yeah, she in the building. You know what I mean? Almost wasn't here, but almost did this shit by myself. But I'm here, and you know, I'm glad she's here.
I come through. Okay. No, seriously, almost didn't make it, but
yeah, but shit, and
it's windy outside.
It's super windy outside.
Outside.
Like it was good. It was good for the for the earlier the day when I went out today early in the morning. But now it's
been windy since last night.
But it wasn't that bad last night. So whatever.
Cold to me.
I went out to my son's football practice this morning, and it wasn't really that bad. It was cold, but it wasn't windy like that.
Poor Jaden. Oh gosh. Feel sorry for you, boo. Feel sorry for you.
Hey man, you gotta put that work in if you want to be a NFL football player. That's what you want to do. Hey, they play in the cold. They play in the cold. Hey, that's what they gotta do.
Can't do it.
We here for another episode, people. And, I'm definitely happy to see a lot of people following and subscribing our social media pages and our YouTube. You know, thank you all for that. Also, it's what I'm about to say. Also, it's, you can view all the videos now. Like everybody,
you can go back to the first episode.
Like everybody can go back and watch if y'all new to it. You know what I mean? So
get to know us
exactly. But I seen everybody kind of going back here and there.
I saw that too.
What I mean? The numbers going up in the older episodes. So thank you for just taking the time and checking us out. You know what I mean? So first of all, before we get into anything, we want to shout out our sponsor. And that is Isolated Clothing. And, I tell you that all the time. It's a 17-year-old young man that's doing this thing, designing hoodies, T-shirts, coming up with new designs, hopefully for the spring. And if you need to, check out his stuff, go to his Instagram, which is Isolated Clothing Line.
Yeah.
And, need to check out his work. And it's going to be some new releases soon, with his designs.
He's dope.
Yeah, so
support young entrepreneurs.
Yes,
that's my whole thing.
Exactly, and also not modern demand, but modern demand and modern demand dance. Also, Royal Creations, Cake Creations. They all under the same umbrella. They make cakes and they have a dance studio in the same building, and it's, of course, different areas of the building. But, support them, and they're on 9 Willow Street in Trenton, New Jersey. Hit them up. They have great cupcakes, cakes, for all occasions.
And she got new creation, the pretzel.
She got new.
Oh my God!
Product.
Oh God!
So I heard it's
Tia girl.
It's like I heard that people been saying it's addictive, like crack or something, because everybody keep on going back once the first time.
No, it's like that. It's like that.
Yeah, and she also teaches a dance school, which is Modern Demand, and dance school and
ballet, contemporary,
all
stuff.
Type of dance. So support her and
register your little businesses. Ones. I love to dance.
Yeah, I don't got no girls, so I ain't sending them no dance.
You gonna shoot for the girls, right? We ain't get a girl.
Nah, I'm done.
I talked to Marsha. I'll see what Marsha thinks.
Whatever she thinking, I'm done. I don't care what's going on. But it's another week in the dancehall reggae industry, and we have a lot of.
Hold on one second.
What,
bruh?
What?
We almost got on the same colors.
Because you try to be like me. You try to be like me all the time.
Why this is always happening?
You try to be like me. I don't know how you know.
I am not trying to be like you.
I don't know how you know I'm wearing these colors.
I'm like, what?
I don't know.
You have to be happening.
I'm the older cousin, so you have to try to be like me. So
but please. I just thought that was weird. I walk in and I'm looking at you like,
hey,
okay,
hey man, it's a One Drop podcast. We all, we here with it. We got, we in sync right now. So further on in the news. Reggae dancehall is always entertaining.
Oh God, it's always fun.
So the first thing I want to talk about today is Jah Cure and Popcaan.
I was waiting to talk about that.
Jah Cure and Popcaan, obviously,
and the one groupie.
Really? Why do you gotta call the girl a groupie though? Obviously, they have the same.
But don't he fly them in all the time though?
Well, Jah Cure do.
Yeah, Jah Cure. So it's a groupie.
Allegedly, this man has a groupie. She, or somebody a young lady that he flew out, and
again,
and she wasn't feeling him, in the visit, and she knows
he probably asked her to do something crazy again.
Oh, here you go.
Come on, we know this man's style already. He probably asked her to do something crazy, and she said no.
The man probably said, "Look, listen, man. Like the man probably, trying to treat her good, and she probably just not feeling the environment." But the girl also know Popcaan, and she hit Popcaan up while she in the man place or whatever, or while she with Jah Cure, and Popcaan shows up like Superman, like
yep, Poppy, yes.
And this is all allegedly. This is us news that's coming, out of industry, the media.
When I first heard about it, to be honest, I was at work dying. I was laughing. Can you just picture Jah Cure, Popcaan? Jah Cure, Popcaan.
They're not like it's not like a.
It's weird to me,
but it's not like they're not really too off. They're both like the same built kind of dude or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just one is a dread and one is not. That's it.
Poppy look like he'll do some serious damage. That's just me.
Oh, what? What you mean?
Jah Cure?
You talking about fighting?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about fighting. I'm just thinking because allegedly he pulled out the last, cut last off course.
Who?
Jah Cure.
Nah, this is all allegedly. I didn't listen. We don't know
the
if it's
man
true.
For the last, and Poppy had,
Listen.
Automatically, I'm telling you, I seen the whole thing came up on my timeline, and I just started laughing
until I see actual video from that. I'm not going to say that it's true, but all we know, they had a dilemma over a young lady that is
fighting over them damn groupies.
Listen,
oh God,
if somebody's, it's probably one of the important ones. You know what I mean? So
she's getting flown in, so
yeah, she must be important if she getting flew in.
Exactly.
But
Jah Cure was not willing to share. He was not willing to share at all.
This is how a lot of these beefs happens in the industry. Even in the hip hop industry, it's always about a woman.
Yeah,
I mean, it's I don't know why, these men are so, I don't know why they just so
we have
sensitive.
all the power.
Like it's a bunch of women in the world. Like if you see a woman that you're dealing with and she know that you're an artist or a public figure and she, basically wants to show that she don't really care about what you gotta say, then you should leave that girl alone. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense to make things go on further and further and further. And
some just weak.
Some
Weak
just
to
weak.
the,
It's many women that you can deal with on another level. You know what I'm saying? On that level, because if you're not serious about a woman and you just flying different women out, so that mean that you just, you're a bachelor.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
Let the one go. Jah Cure can just let it go.
No, she seriously. She for the streets. You know what I mean?
she for the streets.
That woman
seriously
is
though,
for the
like.
streets.
I'm just thinking, what did he ask? He had to ask her to do something, and she wasn't feeling it.
Hey man,
she
don't
was
know,
not feeling it.
Okay, wouldn't you like to be the ant or the flyer in the room just to hear what was going on?
I would definitely do that.
But artists, if you're listening, if you're watching, just kill it. Just try and be, just be diplomatic with these women. These women is not for one man.
Hold on. Jesus. Yeah, say it like that.
Listen,
what?
I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying all women, because you have some nice and decent women out here. But if a woman is, want to be flew out, and you have the audacity to call the next man that didn't fly you out.
I'm telling you, he asked her to do something and she was not feeling it.
Yeah, whatever was, I don't know. That's it.
We know what he like.
I don't know what the man like, and I don't want to know what the man like. So, going on in the news, we have, we're gonna stay on the artists right now.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week for that side.
For the artists is going crazy. So one artist decides to change his appearance for the speculation of what we are saying of that, I guess bust again, or to get more more fans or
like
more
a fan
attention.
Mood, to saving career.
Exactly. Well, this artist is Black Rhino. Now, Black Rhino.
Oh, Jesus, hold on.
Black Rhino is now albino. So, he has bleached his skin. And if you don't know who Black Rhino is, look him up. He's called Black Rhino for a reason. The man was a dark-skinned man.
Black Rhino, seriously?
Yes. He's now albino. The man is lighter than me. So, why do artists have to go to these drastic measures to get attention again or bust back into the business again? It's like the man was he's a good artist, and he got a song out right now that's tough right now too. So, and and now he comes out with a video, him as, bleached.
It just confused me right there, so I'm not gonna lie. Black Rhino, last person I would expect to really listen,
a lot of these artists are doing these things just for that attention, just for that headline, and they don't know. Like, we had a conversation about bleaching on previous episodes, and it's definitely dangerous for your skin. And now I hope Black people will stop doing it.
This is the way how you said it. Definitely dangerous for your skin. I'm pretty sure they know that, but why is this? Well, some people could say they're addicted to it, or once again, it's a trend.
It is a trend. But and it's just not now. Like, people been bleaching in Jamaica
and
for how long?
And it's not just Jamaicans.
And it's just not Jamaicans either.
It's just not Jamaicans.
You got all type of nationalities, going, doing this route, taking that route to bleach their skin. But, it's going crazy. For me in Jamaica, it's like, these kids are taking it to another level.
It's a trend. And they think it's really cool, like bleach just to show the tattoo on their arm or save a career.
It don't make no sense. It don't make
no sense to me. And I don't feel like he need to do that to really bust back either.
But it is kind of working, because we're talking about Black Rhino over this year. You're right. Out of all this time, like, I wish he would have came out with the song and promoted it and made it, make it relevant in the dance hall.
Exactly.
Instead of, changing his appearance drastically. You know what I'm saying? So, but, good luck to, Black Rhino and his success with the song. I just hope that he can go back to Black
gonna have
Rhino.
To live in hoodie and socks.
The man name is Albino Rhino
and some
right
long
now.
leggings for a minute. Like, I don't get it.
But Rhino is actually living, I think, up here now. I think he lives in New York or something like that now. He's not in Jamaica like that. Yeah, he goes. I'm guessing he goes back and forth, but most likely I heard he was living in the United States.
So him bleach, Jahvillani bleach, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
Well, I didn't even think Jahvillani had to bleach because he was a fair skinned dude anyway.
Exactly. So it's just like, what are they thinking? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Yeah,
and is this what our was like now? It is basically part of our culture now.
Yeah.
Basically, you're saying
bleaching is part of the culture because if you're not bleaching in certain, I guess certain aspects of the dance hall, you have to see somebody that's bleaching in a dance. Or in a video or whatever it is, because you got artists, you got, all type of, people in the industry that are bleaching. So, it's a part of Jamaican culture. It's a part of dancehall. Which is a part that I don't like. You know what I mean?
Me either.
So,
I don't think that is even, it's not even necessary as a person. Like, that's not even necessary. Like, you hate yourself that much? I don't know.
I feel like it's a part of like self-hate too, but who knows? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, who knows why people, these kids do it and why men, and women of age do it. You know what I mean? Because we have people in our family that bleach. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. Well, it's true. It's true. It's people in our family that bleach. I don't know the reason, but they do it.
They just do it.
You know what I mean? So I always tell them all the time that, you need to stop bleaching, you need to stop doing that. And anytime I'm playing at a family function, I make sure I play them I bleach, them I bleach up.
I don't like you.
So they can not like me for that. That's cool, but I'm trying to look out for their health.
Just imagine, because he was really, really dark.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at his picture now, that man
look, because what if knuckles them reach?
That man look
knuckles them reach.
Well, no, the knuckles don't reach.
Jesus!
All in this area, it don't look good.
And knuckles don't reach. Oh God!
Everything, because you see his, in the video, you can see his hand and all of that.
I haven't seen it. I have to look. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out later.
Man, look crazy. Look like somebody just. Yeah, it does look like he just
unrecognizable, right?
Yeah. If somebody didn't tell me that was Black Rhino, I would never know. Never know.
Jesus. I have to go look at the video.
It's only if you look at a picture of how he looked before and how he look now, then you can see the features. You know what I mean? But the man look white, white. So
damn.
Anyway. Well, Black Rhino, good luck again, hope the song, hit and, you get many opportunities to, get back in the business. He's a good artist
to me.
Of course. And
his songs can still play in dance and still get forward.
Ain't nothing wrong with him being an artist. You know what I mean? I never had a complaint about him being an artist.
No.
But him bleaching, that's crazy. But everybody got their choice. Everybody got what they want to do in life. So best of luck to you, Rhino. Then again, in the news, another artist, the artist Cargo has.
My next on the bleach too. Like, I don't get it.
God. Cargo been on this campaign of being in the media for these years now. Like,
latest one was have a chicken farm in that mansion.
Listen, I don't.
I thought it was funny.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
It was posted on Facebook. Okay.
Listen, what I'm talking with Cargo now. Cargo he's definitely one of those people that try to get back in the media with something. And the last thing that he did, he also bleached his skin, cut his dreads off or whatever. We knew that, and he was kind of ran with that. And he also put out an album that same year, and then he had a I forgot what song it was that he was basically telling people buy his album and then he'll give you a free dub plate of the single on that album.
Yeah. Oh my God!
I'm gonna get my dub plate. I bought the album. I ain't get it. It got me wicked.
Oh God!
I didn't get no dub plate with that song, or whatever. And I bought the album, but I support my artists, my dancehall artists anyway. So whatever. But now he's in the news for winning $700 and some odd $1,000, $800,000. Well, $800,000 lawsuit.
Ooh. Can't say nothing to him right now.
And he sued the
who's the producer?
The producer, Kamar McGregor.
It's so crazy. I've never heard of him before.
Of course, Kamar.
No,
you never heard of Kamar?
I never.
Word?
No, seriously. I keep on trying to think, and look back instead of reading. I'm like, have I? I don't know. It just didn't sound. The name didn't sound familiar to me.
They had I guess I'm not too familiar of the what he was suing him for, but he just is just reported that he won an $800,000 lawsuit against him. So had to be something that that was that Kamar did, that it was
go back to Jamaican artists, exactly. So not having the rights to their music.
Well, yeah,
it go back to that again.
It depends. You really have to have people in your corner that has that that expertise where you can read a contract, and make good decisions, because I think these managers that they have are not making those right decisions, and you're not putting in those contracts in the hands of lawyers that are qualified to tell you no, you shouldn't do it, or yeah, you should do it. You know what I mean? So,
and also the music, the industry just don't have that type of structure, as you would say, this is yours, right out yours, or what to copyright or so forth, how to stream and all that good stuff.
And
they don't have that.
That's been a plague on dancehall reggae music since the business came out. Because look, even kind of drifting away from a little bit of the point of the topic is look at Studio One artists back in the days or whatever. You would have the producer at the time, his name was all on the records being written. He putting his name on there if he didn't write it, or if he did write the song. You know what I'm saying? So these artists that were, I guess, highlighted in all over the world with reggae music, and their songs are number ones in different areas of the world, and they not seeing them royalties at all. Mm-hmm. You know who see that money? Those producers. Yeah. And those are the Sir Coxons, all those people that was in the Studio One and Treasure Isle, and all of those people that were in charge of these record labels, and they, the artist was getting probably $20 at the time for a song. Just like you ever seen Harder They Come? Exactly. That's exactly that character. The character that Jimmy Cliff, Cliff played was Ivan. Ivan was
Camport will be
exactly. Ivan was a country boy coming to Kingston and wanted a better life, and he had a dream of being a singer, and he got the opportunity to actually get into a studio and actually make a song. And the man, after he made a song, the producer come out and said, and the man said, you get $20 for this song. And
that music this song was playing everywhere. Exactly. He's like, where the money?
No, but it wasn't played everywhere, because at first he never took the $20. He had the sense to say like it was worth way more than the $20. Mm-hmm. Of course, because you make a song like that, it's a good song, and the producers know it's a good song, but they know they gonna capitalize on that song. So now when you don't take that $20, that song don't play nowhere. That song don't get no promotion, no nothing. So you have to go out and go to disc jockeys and radio stations and try to sell
that movie.
You know what I mean? Sell that song. And then and they don't work with you because they work with the record labels.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? So how could you get out that business in that time? You couldn't. It was a monopoly.
Take a look at changing content.
$20 must have been a good amount of money in those times in Jamaica, but I can't see what they would do. Like they would be making money, over the course of their life.
I even know his worth. He knew his worth.
Of course, but
$20
in the movie, he does never. He turned a crime. You see that?
Yeah.
You see that? Jamaica. See, that's the core of Jamaica too. Because when you have an artist that's promising and whatever, and you have an artist that have good talent, and then you want, as a producer, you just see this artist as somebody that that you can scam out of millions or thousands of dollars over one song, and then when you mess them over, what they have left, nothing but crime.
Exactly.
That's why you got a lot of these artists that's getting locked up for scamming and all type of stuff because they're not getting no money out of music.
Ooh, Jesus, let's not go there, boy.
You got a lot of.
It's been a rough week.
Who just got Popcaan? Supposed to be one of the biggest producers.
That was shocking.
Popcaan got locked up here over scamming. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Allegedly, we can say allegedly because he got charged for it. We don't know if he's gonna be convicted for it, but they must have some evidence if they arrest
64,000.
No, it was more than that. Way more than that.
The one that they actually caught him on, but before, yes, he was doing it before.
Yeah,
which added up. But goddamn,
yeah, I like you seen like Popcaan is one of the.
He had a good year.
Yeah, of course
he had a good year.
He is one of the ones of the producers that I was
2019
looking
into
out
2020 was his.
Of course, because Popcaan was making hits.
Oh my God, he had a good year.
And big up to Chanel Moore, because
my girl.
Like they had a great chemistry going.
Yes.
The rhythms that she was writing to for his rhythms or whatever, they had a great chemistry and bangers that's in the dance hall that can play right now. So and I know that was her manager also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So big up to Popcaan. Hopefully everything it comes out in your favor.
Everything work out for you,
know what I mean? But if you done the crime, you must do the time. I just can't. I can't say that. Exactly. For real. And big up to Chanel, because Chanel been working. I see her all over the place, and she's one of the
over the weekend she was in Texas.
Yes, I seen that.
I love their performance.
Yeah,
all three ladies did good. I saw some clips. Spice, Jada Kingdom, they killed it. And they killed it.
And that's what we really need.
It felt so good watching
these
them
women kind of coming together and actually appreciating each other for their craft or whatever.
Exactly.
Like the beefing thing, I guess it sells records. I guess or sells
time.
Media, but
when you actually come together,
yeah.
It's way better.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, their performance in the video clips that I saw, it was really good.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see all of them, on stage, repping with each other, just vibing with each other. Yep. It was really good. Yeah. And Spice did her thing too.
Like always, because she's a great performer.
Always,
she's a great performer. So, big up to all the women in this industry, because I know y'all don't get the fair shake all the time, y'all. You know what I mean? So big up to all the women that's grinding in this industry, and you got a lot of women producers that's coming in the works now too. So that's another thing that, we also need to look out for. You know what I'm saying? So, big up to all the women, man, because, without y'all in the music.
Doing our thing, ladies. We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing.
Of course. Which is right.
Can't just leave it to them alone. No.
Well,
no.
Listen, God didn't make just man; He made woman too. So y'all have a space.
No.
Y'all have a space here.
And we letting it be known we're here to stay.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. You see, that's what y'all. Women empowerment. I like that, and
Yes.
I'm all for that.
Yes.
All for that.
Yes.
I just hope that these younger artists, kind of take a different lane than these older women artists. You know what I mean? Because it don't it.
As in, to preserve the music,
Preserving the music.
Yeah.
When I look at women artists that preserve the music, I look at Lady Saw, which is now Marion Hall. As in the
Tanya
church,
Stevens.
Tanya Stevens,
Yes.
and all that. I was going to say that too. So those are the women I kind of I gear to when I hear about women. That's longevity and all of that.
Lady G still doing her thing too.
Lady G, but she, Lady G was a good artist, but she's not in this time right
just
now.
little appearance here and there.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think she's a more a veteran artist than anything to me. Like when it comes down to, making music. You know what I mean? Like you don't see a lot of Tanya Stevens songs here. She'll jump on rhythms here and there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't see like her coming out with. I think she's doing more writing than anything. You know what I mean? Because she's a writer,
and she's active on social media too. Very active on social media.
So big up to those artists because a lot of these artists don't get the credit that they're supposed to, and especially being a woman in this business. They get, it's easy to kind of push them to the side or whatever. You know what I mean?
Seriously, push us to the side.
Yeah, but their songs do matter. When Tanya Stevens was in their prime and Lady Saw was in their prime, they were your voices for dancehall.
Exactly.
So, I'll big up to all of those artists because, hey man, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have another side of dancehall when it comes down to
need us.
Of course we need the women. Of course we need the women. So big up to them. You know what I mean? So also, we want to talk about.
Let's talk about Chronixx's new song.
Yes, that's what I was actually about to get to. Chronixx's new single. I was just listening to it's called Safe and Sound. Now that song right there,
I want y'all just to really just go listen to the song.
That's a social, a social song that it deals with everything that's going on. From
the hype in the dancer, bleaching, and calling out our own prime minister.
Of course.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This
if this is something to speak to your heart, man, I was like, speak to you.
But I hope it do, because he wasn't that one of the artists that he called out as one of the good artists of Jamaica.
So that was a perfect move.
So
that was a perfect move for him.
Chronixx was talking real things that's going on, because if you didn't have if you have this type of song and it really, you don't pay no attention to it as a government official, you know what I mean, and don't take any substance of what this man is talking about in these songs,
which is reality,
it's
and
reality.
Which is what how everybody's feeling right now.
Of course, you got all
that's the crazy thing about it. It's exactly how everybody's feeling at this moment, right now.
You got these people that's running the country, and they running for just a small part of the country. They doing it for a small part of the country. Whatever they make their decisions for is for a very small 1% of the country, and the rest of the 99% of the country suffers. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense. You know what I mean? You have kids that are growing up in crazy environments and have to go to school and have to, take other precautions to go, to go home just because
Poverty.
of stuff that you can go in and help, but you don't want to do that. You rather have all these gun murders and all these shootings, and then you blame it on music.
And then, I mean, right now, I understand, the whole COVID, across the world, basically.
Yeah.
But it seems like, okay, he's just so focused on it. And on the other hand, you have the crime rate sky high.
Exactly.
Like, that don't make, so it's just like, okay, so you're focused on COVID and talking about closing down the country again because the numbers are way too high. Less bad.
But if
that's all he's talking. That's all he's been talking about. He's not talking about the crime rate.
You're not, because he don't want to go down that lane. That's what it is.
And it's crazy.
If he go down that lane, they gonna call him out, and I know the opposition
and
of
that's
that
what
country.
Everybody's been doing.
The opposition is waiting for him to go down there. PNP is waiting for him to talk about that, so they can basically like crucify him when it comes down to crime, because that was his whole thing when he just ran for prime minister. He was his thing was he's gonna take care of crime, and everybody's gonna be able to to keep their doors open and all these things that he was talking about. So if you're not standing on crime right now, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? You make all these promises to Jamaican people, and you not kept one thing. You like
people suffer.
Exactly.
Them I suffer.
You should have stayed a
minute.
minute.
You said price of food gone up.
Yeah, beef patty are $200.
Correct.
Beef patty are $200.
He said, "Grace, I raised them price."
Listen, it don't make any sense.
Oh
Why?
my god!
The thing about it is, you got these companies that see an opportunity, and they go however the government going. That's where they go. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're right.
What do you see? The government is raising things, raising taxes, all type of stuff. Then they start raising stuff too. That's all it is.
They raising food, and I have my brother and my dad's still there. My brother, he don't really ask for nothing. He's a soldier. Big up himself. Yeah.
I forgot
he's a good one. Okay,
I forgot
he's a good one.
I forgot he became a soldier. Man.
He's a good one.
Oh man.
So
she ain't big up soldier.
He don't ask for nothing. I have to actually reach out to him, or I just be like, listen, just send money, go and go pick up. He don't ask for nothing. So I was talking to him the other night, and we was talking about the whole murder, the one that happened this week. With the one them up in that hills.
Yeah.
And with him, I told him, I said, listen, but just like have money, Popcaan barrel, and just send it home.
That's the easiest way.
Because the price for food gone up. You said everything gone up.
Exactly.
$10,000 can cake at supermarket again.
Man, first of all,
that can cake at supermarket again.
The prices in Jamaica don't even make no sense for Jamaican people. It's like you're basically having food for the tourists that come out there. That's what it is. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how Jamaica is making those prices on people that don't have jobs like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel so bad for them.
The economy in Jamaica has to be, doing bad in certain areas, mostly in the country. You know what I mean? If you don't have, and in the cities also, in the Kingston area, I would think so too, because you don't have people that have a lot of jobs.
Everybody can't afford it.
No,
everybody can't afford it.
Everybody doing it, and when you take away dancehall, you take away a lot of people that don't have these real 9-to-5s. So if you don't have those things that's in, but dancehall go on in Jamaica right now. You know what I mean? Dancehall go on, but it's just
Ricky Trooper do one foot scan.
So
Ramin,
listen,
I thought that was so funny.
It's dances going on, so it's like they pick and choose where they want to go or where they want to raid or whatever. But it's just like you're just hurting your own economy. And I mean, it's getting worse. Jamaica's getting worse and worse when it comes down to providing for your own citizens. And if you can't have your citizens to buy your own products, what do you think what is going to happen with Jamaican's economy? You know what I'm saying? Just the other day when they came out with they saying they was doing a Jamaican stock exchange. I wonder how that's going right now.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's going right now.
I'll look into that.
Like I will have to look into that because I was really gonna. I really gonna put some money in there.
About it. I really was,
and I was like, you know what? Let me wait a little bit and watch. But I wonder how it's doing right now because it can't be good. It can't be good because you don't have these people buying at a rapid rate like how we would up here, because when we just up here a snowstorm, everybody at the shop, right? everybody at the supermarket doing all type of shopping, and we're stocking up on stuff, but not saying that over here not expensive also, but at least it can be things that we need is affordable. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder how that stock. I wonder how that stock exchange is going.
Because, and it's crazy because my mom, she do the whole charity thing. She shipped to churches, and she just sent them 3 barrels last week. And then she have the pastor just share it out within the community. And everyone that he give it to, he sent a video to her, showing that it's being distributed. But that's her way of really just helping and giving back or whatever.
And I think everybody should do that.
I'm telling you, watching her do it for the past year really, really touched me in a kind of way though.
Yeah, my mom is
I cleaned out my closet and here.
Just my mom is actually sending down barrels too. Yeah, like she's got like a whole bunch of crap at her house.
Relatives at Jamaica right now is the time. Take that money that you're going to send to them,
pot bar,
and send it on. They need the food, the mask, the hand sanitizer, Tylenol, Motrin, Band-Aid.
Exactly.
They need it right now.
Send it all home.
Just send it. Just take that money, pack one like a bar, and send it on.
And I mean,
at this point, it's just like my brother look at me. He's just like, listen, sis, me know y'all bad to close my thing, but he said, just send the food code.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like my mother-in-law was going down the other day, and I raided my whole closet and gave her a bunch of clothes that I don't wear no more. And I mean, and not clothes that is bad or nothing. I'll rip up or nothing. I'm talking about some good condition clothes, but I just don't wear them no more. So what I mean. Also, if you can do that too. You know what I'm saying? If you have nothing that you value like that no more, send it down, and it's in good condition. Send it down because you got people that are appreciative for those things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not it's not about a pride thing or being proud or nothing like that. It's like
it's just helping.
It's just helping. You know what I'm saying? And people is waiting to be helped. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you, I watch mommy do it for she's been doing it for I want to say a year now or maybe more, and she's sending off 3 barrel tops to people that she don't even know. And the amount of call that she get, amount of messages on Facebook saying thanks, because they never had no aisle or whatever the case may be. Everything I'm telling you, I learned a lot from that.
One hand wash the other. That's how we gotta look at things. And especially us
as not do to them none there. Exactly. Not do nothing for them down there.
As Jamaican people, as Caribbean people, we have to look out for one another. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't help somebody in one aspect, you can help them out in another. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody needs help in some type of way. You know what I mean? Even us that's up here, we also need help in some type of way in whatever we trying to do. So, I learned one hand wash the other. And, what we have is, just, sometimes to be shared when you can. And I'm not saying to go in the bank and draw all your money and spend on people. Exactly.
Ain't gonna be one of them pasta toast offering.
I'm not saying to do that. But, help when you can, because, definitely it'll be a blessing to you. You know what I mean? I seen that for growing up with my grandmother and seeing how much she helped people, and she been blessed over and over and over in her life. And, just helping people, So if you can, do it. You know what I mean? So
I'll just say reach out to whoever you have, friend, family, somebody in that community where, they used to raise you.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, sending a bag of rice, flour, sugar would make a huge difference.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I witnessed all that stuff with mommy, just helping everybody, and I told her, I was just like, listen, man, just give them out.
Exactly.
Do they have to?
And that bag of flour go a long way, and that bag of sugar go a long way. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Anybody that's been through that, you know, raised in the Caribbean, y'all should already know, you know, how hard it is to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people come to the States or, you know, go to a foreign country and turn their back on that country because they made it. You know what I mean? And you don't, you know, you shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean?
Don't be one of them.
You don't be one of those people.
Don't be one of them.
You know what I mean?
Don't be one of
Take
them.
care of
No.
people, take care of the people that you have in your life and people that's related to you. And you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, you know, you gotta, you know, put out your whole check for somebody else's life. No, I'm not saying that, but help when you can. You know what I mean? Anytime they, you know, I avoid the 876 numbers that sometimes too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, you got, when I say it's the 876, I avoid it sometimes because
sketchy.
At the same time, most of the time, I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a family and you have kids and all of that stuff. It's like, you don't want to tell that person, I can't do it, because they don't understand.
They don't want to hear that.
I can't do it. You know what I mean? So like, even when like I got friends and family in Jamaica or whatever, and they call me and, you know what I mean, ask me for this or that or whatever, if I can, I will. You know what I mean? I have no problem doing it. But if I can't, I just can't.
They know they call my number. They know I ain't gonna answer. But what they do is call us. They'll call us. They know once they get her, they know somebody get the message.
Yeah,
so they just call us. I'm like, okay, all right, me hear you.
That's what they'll call my brother too. Like they'll call Mac and say, "Yo, I try to get Luke, you can't get."
Oh God!
You know what I mean? But anytime I go to Jamaica, though, I make it up. Though I make it up when I go back there. You know what I mean? They have a good time. You know?
But seriously, things not going right down in that country. There. No, seriously, I've been thinking about the whole week, like really just sorry for them down there.
Yeah, of course. You have to, like, you can't think that
it's hard.
People can really, survive on, the little that they get, when they get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And big up to the people that actually have a 9-to-5 in Jamaica, because, y'all are the ones that's fueling this, that economy down there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And to the people that, want to work but cannot work because of whatever reason. You know what I mean? That's the people that's, on the road hustling, trying to, hustle some fruits or some vegetables or whatever. And the people in the dance hall selling peanuts or whatever, or even ganja. You know what I mean? Like, these are the people that's trying to make it work, trying to put provide for their family. Mm-hmm. And they don't have a, even with 9-to-5, that you get paid every month.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They know they have a check coming.
They know they have a check. But now person that is hustling, they may sell 10 fruits or 10 vegetables here and there, you know what I mean? And some days you don't sell.
Good night,
exactly.
It just wasn't a good night.
And like, at the same time, you can't like, you can't really judge people's situation. You know what I mean? Because everybody's situation is totally different. You know what I mean? And that's the problem where I have with the government down there, where you're not putting any other stipulations to help anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he's not listening to the people, period.
He's not. He's not listening. He has a broad paintbrush, and he just swiping it all over that country because he feel like everybody should be on the same level, and they're not. You know what I mean? And the other day I seen him go to the house of Daddy Uroy.
Oh, I didn't. I seen a clip, but I didn't really pay attention.
The thing about it is, like, if dancehall wasn't relevant, or dancehall isn't for Jamaica, or you know what I mean, and dancehall artists wasn't important, why would you take yourself to that man's house?
good question.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just for you for being a politician. You're just there for a photo op or a video and say, oh yeah, I went to Daddy Uroy's family house to see how they're, how they're doing or whatever. Like, you never did that for no other artist.
You have a nerve. Seriously?
Look how many artists died in Jamaica. You never went to Toots' house.
Yeah.
You never, and if you did go to Toots' house, it wasn't recorded. It wasn't a picture of it. You know what I mean? None of this stuff you're doing stuff for just for publicity. And
he pulled a Trump move.
Yes, he definitely learned. He definitely learning off of Trump. He definitely learning off of Trump because
he pulled a Trump move.
The way how you talk about dancehall and Daddy Uroy was I guess you would say the pioneer for dancehall, and then you talk about the baby that he created, and then now you go to his house to give your condolences.
That's crazy.
That don't make any sense.
You pulled a Trump.
I mean, like
what?
Like I was actually a fan of Andrew Holness when he first got into office, and year by year
he was going to do something.
Year by year, it gets worse and worse for Jamaica, and I don't like the direction that Jamaica is going in either. Because
listen, it's just not you; it's residents abroad and the people in Jamaica. Like, everybody's crying out for the same thing, and like I said, I feel like he's not listening, or maybe he ain't hear it and just don't care. I'm not sure.
He hears everything.
How many more balot you have to hear for really take it serious? Like,
and that's these politicians. They look like they just work for that 1%. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Once you have some say so in Jamaica, or from a prominent family, or somebody that actually matters, that's when he listens. He don't even listen to his own party.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, who you think is going to be be able to step up next? I mean, I see people saying Lisa Hanna, but I'm like, for
it's a lot
PNP,
of it's a lot of people qualified for that position that's younger. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I think it should be somebody younger.
I don't feel like the direction that Jamaica's always been. You'll have to be. I think Holness is the youngest, youngest prime minister that ever got into office.
Oh, okay.
So it's but we need some actual. If you're gonna be, because I think he's in his 50s or something like that. I'm not sure of his age or whatever. I'm not sure his age, I know he's one of the youngest ones that's in office that became prime minister there. But we actually need somebody that is looking towards the future,
pretty much,
and not going back to where we came from. You know what I mean? Because everything look like a money grab right now, or you're selling out. You know what I'm saying? You're selling out, and like in the Chronixx song or whatever, he was talking about the marijuana. He's saying you're bringing marijuana seeds from California to grow in Jamaica, and then make marijuana legal. So if you like, I'm not sure where he getting his intel from, but that sound kind of like it can happen.
His ass out.
Exactly. Yep. You know what I mean? Because artists are in the high, percent.
He must have good intel. Shit, he put it in a damn song.
He definitely did. Because if you're gonna do that when already you have the source for marijuana in Jamaica, why not use your own source, and you can even export that? That's another money coming into the country. Exactly.
I still don't understand that.
But no, because you people promising you things. Foreign people promise Jamaica things, and they can control. You look at China. China been promising and doing all of these things for Jamaica, and they don't even know they slowly selling out the country.
With them, boy. They own right now. They want everything done there.
And I'm not even mad at Chinese, because you're making a power move. I'm not mad at Chinese. That's a business move. Jamaica's the dumb ones. They got over
Africa, no.
Jamaica been the dumb ones to make those decisions. You understand what I'm saying? True. If you can't manage your country and manage what you need to do and make good business decisions for your country, you should not be ahead of it. Because only thing I can see that y'all politicians are do is lining your pockets until things get worse. And when things get worse, you are right. And the rest of the Jamaica people is going to still be suffering, even more suffering than they're going through now.
Yeah,
because you got people from foreign countries coming in and buying beachfronts and buying all type of land in Jamaica that you won't even give to your own Jamaican people. But you're gonna give it to a foreign person because they have the money right now. You're kicking people off of land because you want to sell it. So I don't understand.
It's a cry for help,
and it's not even just wholeness. It's been over time with all these prime ministers, and it don't even matter what the party is. They all done it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not.
No, you're right.
I'm not saying it's just wholeness. It's all of those. Right. All of those prime ministers have been lining their pockets and making sure that they're good when they come out of office. And that's all as it been as politicians. It is this what it is. It's a corrupt system. It's been corrupt from I'm born till now. And before I'm born, they've been the same way.
Just that could say. Yeah, we hear stories.
Listen.
Hear stories.
Jamaica got to be different, man. It got to be different. It got to be a better way for you to handle the country. And I just hope that we can have the right people in the office of being a prime minister.
Young people going to take over,
and we need more younger people in parliament so we can actually push a lot of these decisions through. So until we do that, we just going to be the same, and it's going to get even worse. But before I just want to, before we end the show, I want to give my condolences to Mavado. Mavado lost his mother this week, and it's sad.
That's tough.
I mean? It's
tough,
it was a thing that I think they were very, very close. And I seen the post.
His post really, it was a tearjerker. Like, I felt it.
I wasn't crying, but
I felt it. I mean, I haven't lost a parent, but losing a parent gotta be hard. Oh God,
gotta be hard because especially when it's a single parent too. Like when you just you have your mother and it's just you and your mom and
the bond.
The
bond between those two. Is
exactly.
Just, and he was just reminiscing in that post.
Exactly.
It was heartfelt,
and I feel like he felt, even though he was mourning for his mother, he also felt proud that he could do all these things. For her. While
the
she
big
was
house.
Here. Yeah. So
that was a good thing.
I just our hearts go out to Mavado and his family in this time, because it's life. We all got an expiring date. And we just hate to see when our family members go. Yeah. But we don't have any, choice in that. We don't have no choice and no control.
Of that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just one of these things that we have to deal with in this life. So condolences, and we are praying
much
for you.
Much love, man.
You know what I mean?
He's going through a lot right now.
Yeah, he definitely is, man. Including with his son and all of that just going on.
That's a lot for one person.
Yeah, man. It's 2020 just been a crazy year, and then 2021 is
started kind of shaky. It started out real shaky.
It is not going great. So
Jesus,
I just pray that everybody can just realize where they are in life, and kind of realize I gotta change some things. I have to do things to make your life more
be thankful for what you have.
Exactly. You have to be thankful for what you got. And I made that. I don't make New Year's resolutions or nothing like that, but this year I made a resolution of this, being thankful for the little things, and and also praying a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like this crazy religious person, but I'm definitely a spiritual person. So getting close to God is definitely
we is not church.
Exactly.
We're not heathens. We're not heathens. But yeah, that's true.
Getting close to the, to this, recognize that your higher power is in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And having that bond is ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't believe, you want to, I implore you to believe, but it's everybody's choice. God gave us a choice for everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's been a an interesting start of the year, so we just gonna see where it goes.
See what happens. Oh, we can't end without talking about it's big news for Trenton right now. With Volume 1, Young Ross.
Okay,
Young Ross got his first clash. Oh, I can't wait.
Big up to Young Ross.
I'm ready.
Big up
I can't wait.
And big up big up to Lady Anya because she's the promoter.
Yeah, she's a promoter for that.
So it's gonna be Young Ross from Volume 1 and DJ Smalls from Super Bigs. So there's been a whole bunch of Facebook wars going on and chattings are going on and all of these things. So
Young Ross, you better be ready, bruh. My money is on you.
Listen,
you know that. You know that. Volume 1, you know that. Nah, but seriously, this is really good.
Of course, and
they in the conversation.
Exactly.
This is what I love.
But this is the thing, though. I gotta big up to Lady Anya though, because Lady Anya actually keep a New Jersey Cup clash where it's bigger sounds and all of that. Mm-hmm. Now she came up with a different lane where it's a Junior Cup clash. Now I'm like, this is what we need.
It's exciting. It's really
good. This is what we need move. As Jersey. I don't care. Like Trenton is my place, but anybody doing something in Jersey that's positive and new, I'm with it. You know what I mean? So big up to Lady Anya because she making it work, and I will be there April 2nd. You know what I'm saying?
With my mask on. That's what it. With my mask on, I will be there with my mask on.
I'm gonna be there April 2nd.
Hey, Young Ross, we need to talk to you too. You need to visit us, brother.
You know what I mean? I hit him up. I hit him up. You know what I mean? But he's like he got things going on. He busy now. He's busy now.
He's busy now. So I don't remember nobody. All right.
The man studying the box. He can't get it.
No, Young Ross, we gotta hit you up. You gotta come in, talk to us.
Exactly,
you gotta come
man.
and talk to us.
I'm reaching out to a lot of people, influential people that's in our city, and hopefully I'm gonna be mobile. Trying to go here and there.
The weather is better.
The weather getting better, so we're gonna try and get with Bobo and talk to different people in Jersey and in the tri-state.
And I think it's pretty good. I'm glad that we waited until it's getting warmer outside to
because
incorporate a lot more.
We was going to start
on the podcast
right after New Year's, and then I was like, we got to.
I'm happy we're taking it slow. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Especially with going live and all that. So I'm happy that we're actually just doing that at our pace.
We're gonna go live soon. It's just like it's a lot to
we're learning.
We're learning and doing at the same time. So.
We're going at our own pace, I would say.
And then we got a lot to actually, to do. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of plans going forward.
Our cameraman Diamond is not here today.
Why you gotta call him the cameraman?
And he did not call out. He did a no-show. No show.
Yeah, I talked to Diamond. Diamond guy
he did a no-call, no-show, Diamond. And as soon as we're finished,
Diamond had a lot of things going on. He was affected by the time change, so you know what I mean. Time change messed him up.
Why?
Yeah, man. But everything good though. I like to have different personalities on with us or whatever, so you can get a different vibe. But you know what I mean? We got, you got us and Tracy, me and Tracy. So, you should be good.
Dylan just still on vacation.
Yeah. He was trying to, he was actually trying to come up this week, but what I mean?
I heard before they close the country down. I heard that man talking about closing down the country. I'm like, what? Man. So yeah, Dillinger.
I don't think he. I don't think he would care if he did.
I know, right? Because he having a good old time.
Nah, big up to Dillinger, man. Because
my God,
that's a vacation. You don't need to go to Jamaica for a good time.
It's a smile on this man's face every day, all day. Yeah, it's man. Like he living a dream right now.
He is. He definitely is. Because I can't.
He's living a dream.
Man, if you can go to Jamaica and have a good time and not have no worries, man, it's
he planned it perfect.
He definitely did.
He planned it perfect.
He told me like, yeah, man, I'm planning on staying like a month. I was like, oh, all right.
I didn't think he was gonna really do the month. I really don't think he was, but he planned it perfect.
I'm not mad at him, man.
He really
live
did.
Your life when you can live it. Live your life, because you know what I mean. You only get one. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I mean. Have all the great fun that you can, man, and get back when you can. When you get back, you know, one drop is here.
We still got your mic in your chair for you, brother.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean, big up to everybody that's, you know, taking the time out to listen, to watch our YouTube videos.
Thanks for the support.
Yes, thank you for the support. Also,
I had my first little encounter. So, you know, I was approached. She was like, I knew it was you. She saw it.
You thought she was a celebrity? Yeah.
She saw the flyer. She's like, kept on looking. I'm looking at her. And then she's like, you know, I got the makeup on all done. So she told me when she saw the flyer, I was like, yeah, it's me. I felt good. But she
Tracy
showed a lot of support.
So get that big head now. Now she a celebrity out here.
She, you know, she went over. She said she watched a couple of videos, subscribed and everything, and
that's what's up.
And it was. I'm telling you, like, it was so weird. I was like,
that means our marketing is working.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool, though.
That's dope, man. It, like, you know, I didn't, you know, start this thing just to get any fame or nothing like that. It just us just want to get our voices out in different, you know, situations and conversations that's out there. You know what I mean? But big up to everybody that, you know, are watching, you know, supporting our, you know, our YouTube channel, our social media, you know,
giving us little input, little different things we can incorporate,
even
and
direct
like
messages
really
and all of that. Yeah. I appreciate all of that. You know what I'm saying? If you have any ideas or any, you know, anything that you want to just, you know, let us know what y'all think about, you know, what you want us to try or whatever,
or what we could improve on.
Or what we could improve on. You know what I mean? I know my talking I could improve on that. You know what I mean? My head think too fast for my mouth, so whatever. But you know what I mean?
It's new for both of us.
It's always appreciated. You know what I mean? I love this. I love the support. You know what I mean? So everybody, I just want to wish you guys a very good week, even though it's getting a little colder next week, but the week after should be getting warmer. So hopefully we get into the spring feeling.
I'm ready.
You know, because this week was pretty good. You know what I mean? So
Friday was, I felt like it was 70.
Yeah, it was good on Friday. It was good on Friday.
I had a hoodie on. I had to take my hoodie off. I was like, it felt like it was 70 on Friday.
Yeah. Well, anyway, people, you know, I just wish y'all a good week, and hopefully y'all, subscribe and follow all our social media and YouTube pages, and we're gonna
drop
be
some
here.
Comments for us.
Yeah, let us know what we doing.
Share the link.
Also, yeah, subscribe and share and follow.
And share.
All right. So you know what I say every week. You know, peace and love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch I wanna.